today. We have Ebuka Daniels there, and Ebuka is a very passionate, is a passionate leader, a passionate person. He's the CEO of his own business. Also, works as a risk specialist here in California. So I'm picking his brains on what we can do as young people to grow in leadership. How can we expand in leadership? Now, my next question to you is, Ebuka, we see a lot of people out there in the streets, protesting, and after a while they go back, they relent. What's your take on that? What do what would you say? Should people continue to speak up? Should people continue to protest? Should people continue to, in what way would you advise? Because, what's your thoughts on that?
So let me correct you. And I know people keep saying that, oh, the END SARS protest is dead, blah, blah, blah. We are dying down. It is not. Can you hear me? Hello?
Perfectly. I can hear you perfectly. Go on.
Okay, sorry. So let me correct that. The END SARS movement has not ended. See, when somebody that has been the oppressed, that has been in cage for many years, suddenly realize that, come on, we elected these people in post. Why are they doing this to us? Like, this is our right. We have all this. This is our right. Stop. There's this bulb light that came on. You can't shut that light. You cannot. So,
right.
But the oppressor, in order for them to shut that protest down, what are they doing? They initiated a curfew suddenly. Mind you, it was a peaceful protest. We were not there destroying things. We were not there stealing from people or anything. No, we were just sending a message. 5 for 5. Come and meet us here. Come and see what we want. But no, they initiated all that. So the movement has not died down. They try to control it. Remember I said they are controlling our narratives. They're trying to control the narrative, trying to control how people movement, everything like that, just to keep people out of the way, right? By initiating curfew. So they stopped the physical thing, but everybody's very active online. Back to our second power, the social media. They're very active. That's why you see any young person, any person that mistalk or misbehave starts attacking the youth or the young adults. You see them chewing them left, right, and center. Because that's actually wrong. Do you see what I'm saying? So I believe there are many outlets that you could let your voice be heard. There are many outlets, especially Twitter, those in Twitter land. Oh my God, I hail you guys. They could still the movement hasn't ended. We are still doing things. People are still structuring things. People are still doing many things and all that. So I just still believe that the movement is still on because we're still talking. It's like you woke me up. Suddenly I just realized that somebody has been stealing from me. I want my property back.
Exactly.
I will not stop until I get that property back. So it might take me a while, but you see that property, I must get it back. That's what it is.
Yeah. K-Sticky 001 is asking a question. The youth, can they really make the change? And this is a perfect question for you because the leadership standard is a show, aimed at what young people can do to make a difference. So K-Sticky is asking, can the youth actually make the change, and what kind of progress can they make?
Thank you. Thank you for that question. So, can the youth make the progress or the change we need? So let's clarify something. The youth, in quotes, is an identity, right? Being a leader, a political leader, is an ideology.
Right.
It's an ideology. So, for example, Buchi, you suddenly want to become a governor, right? And in 2023, you came, you're serving and everything. You need to bear in mind, it's not because you think you are a youth, you don't have the capability to lead, you want to go there. We will not vote for you. Because there's an ideology of that the expected leader or the expected individual has the capability to lead, has the capability to be transparent, has the capability to be a good leader, and has the heart of a human in mind. The masses, you're there to serve. So can the youth make the change? I think there are qualified people who, in the quotes, I said again, the youth is an identity. You could call a youth from the age of 18 to the age of 50. But within this age range, I believe there are capable people who can make the change that we want, or people that can be used, just like God calling you, right? You're not qualified, but He just calls you. We pick you up. We elect you. Lead us, but we are watching you. That's what it is. Yeah. So can the youth make the change? I believe there are people that have the human mind, the soft heart to take Nigeria from the trash it is right now to where we expect it to be. So yes, I believe the youth can, but remember, whoever it is, your youth is an identity. There's an ideology as a politician. So there's two different things. Youth, yes. But can you do what we want? It's two different things. So I believe they can do that.
Powerful, powerful. Thank you so much, K-Sticky001 for that powerful question. I see the use of force, a lot of force, by the military, by the police, most especially in Africa, even in America, the use of force in trying to control crime. Most especially not even felonious crime, maybe misdemeanor crimes, maybe, juvenile crimes. What would you say if you were advising like a panel of police people right now in Nigeria? What would you say to them, the police or the military? What would you say to them in their conduct to
what's going on right now?
What's going on to Nigeria? Yeah.
The first word I would say out of my mouth is, this Stop SARS is actually for you guys. That's the first word. And to be honest, if you had a opportunity to review the 545, the majority of nobody actually, there's nothing there that says the mass is this. All we are saying is increase the police salary, get rid of these tax people, and protect their family and everything. So I will tell them, if I'm facing them right now, I say, what we are fighting for is for your own benefit. It's actually your own major benefit. By the time you are being paid, like an average police officer that starts on the street, I believe earns about 30 to 50,000 naira in a month, right? Imagine paying an officer a good money. Increase his salary probably 150,000 a month and give him benefits like a retirement plan, a plan for his family. All those nonsense allowance that they give in Nigeria needs to be get rid of. First of all, what is that? I don't even understand. Let me not jump out, because that thing really annoys me. Pay them, put them in a right salary range, and empower them, train them very well. They need to be trained. It's not about, because of the problem that I believe Nigerian police are facing is an angry man with a gun. That's what it is. An angry man with a gun. So when a man cannot afford to even buy a bag of rice for his household, and they're yanking now, most of these officers, military men, they have a huge family, and you come, these people is dragging you, daddy, I want this, daddy, I want that, and you are standing on the road under the heat and everything, and suddenly you want them to protect you. They will embezzle, they will tax you for everything because of the frustration. An angry man with a gun, they will shoot you. Now, that's not an excuse for them to do what they're doing, but if I was talking to them and say, what we are fighting for is for a good purpose. Everybody wants a better Nigeria. Everybody wants a better life. That's what we are fighting for. So I would tell you, please, get down your high horse and come to us. Join us while we push for something better for Nigeria as a whole. That's what I would tell them.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I have K-Sticky again asking. This is going to be the final question. K-Sticky, thank you so much for your questions. You seem to be the most engaged today. I thank everyone for coming. Black Boy, I see you. XY Stars, I see you. I see everybody. Odushola, I see you. You Okori, I see you. I see everybody. I see Somto, I see Shegun Agele, I see Pega. Thank you everyone for coming. We're going to be doing this every 2 weeks. Just before I forget, please, we have a new page for this leadership standard. It's called the Leadership Standard on Instagram. So please join. Everyone here, please go right now and check the Leadership Standard on Instagram and join that page. That page is going to be exclusively for this podcast that we are having here. But I want to, before I go, I know that K-Sticky asked another question. If you're anyone here, please just put the country that you're in, because this is a global program. So put the country that you're in so we know where you're from and we can recognize you. We can give that country a shout out because we all want to learn from each other. So K-Sticky asked a final question. This is going to be the last question for today because I like to keep this 30 minutes on the dollar. So what is the first step of transparency? What would you say the first step of transparency to get to that level of being developed as a country? That's a powerful question. I don't know if you can break that down.
First step of transparency. First of all, let's get rid of this analog mentality, analog governments. Let's get rid of them and put everything in a digital government. So the process of running things behind paperwork, somebody hiding it, oh, it disappeared, all that nonsense needs to stop. Get rid of that, put everything digital. Everybody, well, of course, not everybody can have access to the inside, staff things, but get rid of all those things analogically and everything. everything should be online. I would say that the government, in order to go transparent again, they need to sit down and talk with us. We have that conversation must happen, no matter how they are running, because it must happen. You have to see have that conversation with us. So transparency, and I apologize for the noise. Transparency can, oh my God, transparency can happen. It can happen where we adopt the system of, an open door policy. A governor, you're in your office. It shouldn't take forever for us to come and have access to you. We elected you. We can make appointments, come talk to you. This is what we want, But another thing I think is reformation. We have to refine our mindset. Someone wrote that, refining our mindset. They shouldn't see this as an attack. They should see this as I said, don't try to be reactive. Be proactive as a governor. If I was Sanwo-Olu, I would be proactive. I would tell them, okay, we are hearing you. I wouldn't be hiding anything from anything. I'll be proactive to see what we can do to be better. I think that would lead to transparency.
As someone, I think I saw one elected official who said that the youth are high on drugs.
Oh my God. See, you're keeping this for 30 minutes.
Because they're asking for their rights.
Exactly. And I think that's wrong. So and the funny part about it, see, because these people they don't want to be transparent, and that's why they do what they can say. That woman, for example, we found out that she used the palliatives as her souvenir for her birthday party. And who's on drugs now? Yeah, who's on drugs? So
my God.
Wrong. Exactly. That's completely wrong. So,
thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ebuka. I appreciate this. It's been an eventful time. Guys, for everyone who has joined me today, Ebuka Daniel, please follow him on Instagram. He's a chef. He makes one of the best dishes you can ever think of. I know. I've tried it. I know what I'm talking about. And if you're hungry, go and meet me. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. As I said, please follow the Leadership Standard on Instagram. Follow the Leadership Standard on Instagram. Follow Ebuka Daniels on Instagram as well, Twitter, wherever other social media is at. And as I also have a book on Amazon called Leading Young. So go check it out on Amazon, Leading Young. Ebuka has a copy. Thank you for buying. And for everyone who has a copy, thank you so much. Ebuka, it has been an amazing conversation.
Thank you, Buchi. I really appreciate you having me on your platform. And thank everyone for tuning in. Thank you so much.
I hope if I call you again, you're going to come.
Of course.
I hope if I call you,
I will, because this is all we have now. This social media to keep pushing it. We have to keep pushing it. And I know you're running out of time. Please, you guys, don't give up. This move will have to happen. Just see it like this: a pregnant woman trying to deliver a newborn baby. Those 9 months period. This is what I'm saying. The stress, the vomiting in the morning, the first trimester, second trimester, third trimester, and then you get to the theater, the main core issue day, the delivery day, it is hard. It is really hard. So that's what we are going through. It's a process. There's a lot of crying. There's a lot of blood losing and everything in a woman's time delivery. We are betting a new Nigeria. I believe, hey, Sheila, I believe that things will change. I'm not giving up. I believe this awokenness of ours is the best thing that have ever happened. I believe one day it's going to happen, but I didn't know it was in my generation. So thank you so much, Buchi, for having me on your platform. I really appreciate you.
Everyone out there, just shout, yeah! The youngs get it!
Thank you so much.
All right. Blessings to the world, man. Blessings to the world.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best one.
One love, man.
All right. Thank you.